Me trying to pull enough lyrics out of my memory to search for a song I used to like. Still confused as to why I need to put my cake in the oven at 120 degrees. When you're discussing true crime and bro starts to get a little bit too detailed on certain things. I have been really missing my friends lately, so naturally I didn't reach out or communicate with them whatsoever. Egg prices still on the rise. Broke boys. Fine, I'll lay them myself. Brain, dude, this is serious, don't laugh. Me. Casper the Ghost is a cautionary tale about how Richie Rich's parents chilled him for the insurance money. For my birthday wish, I wish you will heal from the things you didn't speak of. How old are you? 28. Did you know him? Me in the kitchen looking for a sweet treat after eating enough food to feed a small family. Who broke into the bar and stole our limbo stick? Seriously, how low can you go? I'm a Bethesda fan. Oh yeah. Name all the Elder Scrolls games they released the last 10 years. Skyrim, that's on me. I set the bar too low. With clothes on. Eat. Got some XE dice and this was the first roll. I bet he's thinking about other women. Sometimes music unlocks a hidden memory from deep inside me, leaving me awash with melancholy. Someone found my lost debit card and is trying to have a really fun day with it. Regunion Square, $19.50 declined. Panera, $17.73 declined. Foot Locker, $685.92 declined. Oof, I know that Foot Locker decline was embarrassing. How I flirt, adds you on Facebook but never has the courage to actually talk to you. When you realize that we are closer to 2050 than 2000. What you doing after f***ing this? Folding the dishes. You are significantly closer to being a climate refugee than a billionaire. How it feels when you factory reset your device right after your parents put parental controls on it. When you're led inside but your friend needs emotional support. How does he put on his shirt? He has 4 fingers and you are talking about shirt. He has no space for brain in his head and you are talking about his fingers. Kid dressed up as Skibidi Toilet for Halloween. Me with diarrhea. When you are taking a shit in the school toilet and hear a bunch of kids run in and start smashing all the doors. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter waste for you. I wanna sleep but I'm not letting us sleep. I remember when the S&P 500 was at 6,000. Sure grandma, let's get you to the assembly line at the shoe factory. Me trying to continue my save mission in Doom 2016. Your file is corrupted. When someone says I had to dip into my savings, I feel like I'm talking to an alien. Is this how shredded cheese is made? Girlfriend, I cheated. Boyfriend, so, what do you expect? I love you. I was also cheating on you for the past 2 years. Girlfriend, I was talking about exam. Boyfriend, damn. I have to work a century to afford a house and raise a family. Meanwhile in northern Alaska. Roses are red, my crush calls me bro. China girl stuck in washing machine after crawling into cool off from family row. Robin watching Beast Boy turn into a donkey and go into Raven's room. Personally, bad English is such a turn off for me. You don't need to put for me after writing personally. Me, there's a big pot in the kitchen to wash, I should go wash it. Enemy, it need to soak. Wife, bad boomer humor. Gen Z. Women, men, chill that spider, we chilled him. What the F do you mean you accidentally got her pregnant? Okay, so, you know how I'm always putting on the toilet seat. Me nodding in class so the teacher doesn't feel sad. Unlocking characters before, unlocking characters now. When you find out Hooters is bankrupt, God doesn't make the world this way, we do. Why love one but eat the other? Yes, vegans, why? When you're explaining why the data in the report is incorrect and everyone is finally paying attention. talk to people in real life, argue with strangers online, me. When you get left alone with all the new hires and turn them into angry burnouts. As soon as I started making good money, the cost of living went up to 3 times. Millennials living through their 4th once-in-a-lifetime economic downturn. It's true, all of it. Gen Z, MySpace, a non-toxic non-algorithmic social media. Millennials, it was real. Me trying to think about good, ton. So bad at small talk, nearly asked my barber what he does for a living. I live in a small town. Someone called my mom and told her they saw me trying to buy alcohol at the grocery store. I'm 41. UAI art lux. Well, it is trained on real artists' art, so you are saying, LMFAO, nice try. He's got a point. It only lux because human artists lux so much. Why would you paint your house absolutely black? So that people think I'm a witch and leave me alone. Millennial culture is spending what little money you have on nerdshit that makes you happy as the world falls apart around you. Me feeling productive for once. Unfinished projects from 2016. F. POV. Co-worker trying to feed his family of 9 while I'm 1 paycheck away from Ryzen 9. When it's been a long day fighting Batman, but you still got to go to the grocery and go home to cook a meal because not everyone is a billionaire like Bruce Wayne. Well, hold it until we find a parked car. Pact of Munich, why allies don't trust me. When the waiter shows up at your table and asks if the food's good. You'll remember this. This was a top 5 episode for this scene right here. They all looked at Squidward like, damn, how this man even uglier on land. Cast actors who actually look like the original character or draw the whole deck. Modern Hollywood. One of these is not like the others. Sonic movies, Mario movies, Minecraft movies. War, stock market crashes, airplane disasters. Still going. Voyager 1 from 25 billion miles away. Anderson means son of Anders. Svensson means son of Sven. Ericsson means son of Eric. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter waste for you. I make you suffer unnecessarily. I'm not looking for a job, but I send out applications periodically just so I can ask about the salary range and tell them it's too low no matter what it is. Doing my part to get the rest of you paid. Thank you, random angry stranger. I needed this. Get your effing shit together and act like an adult. Think you have the wrong number, but you're right. Guys uninstalling a dating app because they have already with everyone. I don't want to play with you anymore. Me when a woman only recoils from my touch a little bit. Master has given Dobby a sock. When you have complained to 10,000 managers and unlock the golden hair. Poor, rich YouTubers who put timestamps to skip the sponsors. Dire wolves are back after 10,000 years, but now people are expecting from scientists to bring back dinosaurs and other extinct animals like Tasmanian tigers. Scientists, I'm a victim of my own success. Viral horror games. I think I forgot something. Developers, if you forgot then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. Being scary. Me, stands up, my dog, you son of a bee, I'm in. The old guy at your local mom and pop store when you were a kid, 20 years later. This is what I call having fun. I'm on a whiskey diet, I have lost 3 days already. Scientists brought back the dire wolf. It's just a white wolf, with very little actual dire wolf DNA. Fiction authors, children playing pretend. Why don't I ever find a girlfriend? Never trying a new hobby, partake in public events or attempt to talk to women. Women luck. You know your age when the wallet ain't even closing. Mentally I'm here. In my 20s, I'll show them. In my 30s, I probably won't show them. I once worked with someone who told customers sorry it's my first day anytime they messed up, for 2 years straight. I find myself saying that white people share a lot for someone who is in fact white. Never thought I would lie fighting side by side with the great love of my life. What about side by side with just a friend? Strong password, using it for multiple sites. When she says go deeper but you have run out of poems. It's Unicorn Day. Me, every day is Unicorn Day. 2013. Haha, he fell in love with AI. 2025. Can't wait to tell ChatGPT about my day. Cats when you buy them a fancy cage to rest in. Meow. Translation. You. Cats when you get them a cardboard box to rest in. When you slide in her DM and realize she's a friend of your girlfriend. How people with blue eyes look at you during a conversation. People who skip pages. People who stop reading books halfway. People who read only the beginning and end.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.